Okay.
So, is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay,
So
cool.
I may as well record on that while we wait for that.
Okay, yeah, sure. Right, in that case, I'm going to work with a circular topography to start with, okay? Circle, at the moment, is going to have about 2 meters diameter, so about this much. And when you move, you've got to move with each other, yeah? And the diameter is okay, because you can, like, come into the middle, come across, and move again like this. During this, I may say proxemics, likewise, I might say closer or further away. So if I say closer, just coming a bit closer to each other and have this sort of
So
like
when we come in closer, you want the
diameter
to
shorten. Yeah. So we'll start off with like a 2 meter diameter because that's quite sort of neutralish, I think, for this. So if you want to move in a circular topography with a 2 meter diameter, please.
Sure.
And don't be afraid to sort of look at each other and have that soft focus. Use the diameter as well as you need to. Okay, try taking it a step out. Now keep going. Change direction quickly for me. Okay, stop there. Now take it 2 steps in. There we are. Okay, continue. Still use the diameter, don't be scared of that. Okay, cool, right. That's proper interesting. Okay, what do you feel from that sort of exercise?
We're in some sort of weird group and ensemble where we all have to move together.
Yeah, it has like a mechanism almost, especially when we use a dynamometer and you sort of slot in again.
Yeah, I think also the pace we were walking, because it was very much like this.
Yeah.
I felt like we were one unit.
Okay.
But like individuals within a unit.
Yeah, even though we're not doing it different routes, we're all kind of moving as one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andi, this is fantastic because your methodology is obviously constructing this workshop, running it, and then using your participants' observations for your reflection.
Thank you.
What is your methodology?
Yeah.
Cool. How did it feel in terms of proxemics? Did that make a difference at all for you guys?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, especially I was talking about like us as a group. When we were together, it did feel like we were more of a unit. When we were further apart, it felt more like there was some sort of conflict, I think, when you're further away. Plus, I also had this weird thing that I wanted it to still be a circle, because there's only 3 of us.
It's hard,
It's
yeah.
hard,
It's hard to maintain the
creating
circle.
that thing.
That's why it's somewhat nice to have that. I think I could have possibly had Sam in here as well to make it big, but I liked it with just you three, only sort of looking at 3 characters.
Yeah.
In the future, I may want to try like a triangular topography, which may be a little harder, actually, but then I could do a few more things with the sort of it's not even a diameter, it's another word, I can find it. But okay, could just from here, when you guys were closer, it felt like for me to look at. It looked like there was some sort of conflict going on because you were moving as a unit, and like so you'd move as a unit, and then the cell sort of cut through you guys like that, and it felt more like this is my space, I'm going to take it. Whereas when you were further away, you were like, okay, it's my turn, I'm going to do this now, and everyone sort of accepted it. You went into a gap that was fairly sizable, and then you carried on moving. So it's weird, it's interesting because you guys felt the opposite to what me as the audience felt.
But that just was me. I think because when we were small, when you moved, because we were by that point we were in sync with each other. It didn't feel like it was conflicting.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're getting in my space. It felt more like, yeah, that's where I
That's
just
where you
slot
go,
you in.
yeah.
Whereas when it was further apart, because it was like, I've got to go anywhere there over, like, you better roll away from me.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's why it felt more like it was
Okay, cool.
conflicting.
And I added the change in direction just to sort of see whether that would sort of change it up a bit in terms of maybe making it look a bit more conflict, because yours sort of moved the other way. And then like really soon, because obviously you're in a group, you went back to that bang, walking tempo. How did the direction change feel anything for you? So I only did it once, maybe not.
Not really.
Yeah, no,
I think
okay.
if you did it more, if you did it a few more times, the body would have been.
Yeah.
Body would have felt.
What I was thinking I was going to do, but I thought it might be a bit too complicated for this. I was thinking every time you cross the diameter, you change the direction so that you're moving in the opposite direction of everyone else. But
what are you trying to show again? What was it?
it's the difference in relationships between Caliban and Prospero and Ariel and Prospero.
Because as you was obviously telling us what to do, that's quite a Prospero character, and that you're going, turn this way, turn that way, do this, do this. So
have one of you guys to do that.
Yeah,
okay.
that might work. That we're telling them what to do.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're all on the same.
That might be something you want to work with next week or whatever.
Yeah, cool.
Does someone else want to do this?
Yeah, I do mind.
Brilliant.
I'll stop each one so everyone has individual.
Yeah.
We might as well just do it all on here today.